Did you ever feel lonely? Have you ever felt lonely before? Just sort of stuck in the middle and just nobody really paying a lot of attention to you before. Have you ever felt that way? Sometimes you just wanted to hate you, but no, you're alone. You're out there. Just all you want is a little attention. Just can somebody love me? Love me. You've been ignoring me for 2 weeks. 2 weeks now. I'm on the outside looking in. Good morning, everybody. Did I just see a knight of a round table somewhere? That was an awfully cool set of armor dude's wearing. These people have already won before. We've excluded them. Big J Profit. Big J. Big J all the way. So this was the Ricemoto spins. The winner wins. It's appropriate. These two fruit. These two fruit. Big J. Let's see what's going on here. We picked them because they nestle next to each other so nicely. That's off to Big J. Okay, Biggie. We'll mail that to you. Congratulations. Big, I need from you, though, in order to get this, I have your address, but I need a picture. I need a picture of your Ricemoto experiment. Okay? Hey, isn't that a cute little couple going on? It's appropriate, too, because Big J's got such a lovely wife, too. Big J, send me a picture of your current rice experiment, your 3 jars, and I will put this in the mail to you. Okay? You know that's how we're starting out the next 2 weeks. Today's day, we just are starting our 3rd week. We completed 2 weeks. Or some of us started on the weekend, this coming weekend. So we're right at about 2 weeks right now on the Ricemoto experiment that we're all doing together. I feel bad for my center jar, my middle jar. I honestly do, but I have to make sure that it isn't feeling that. You know what I mean? It's like hard to not send it like, I feel sorry for you emotions. I'm supposed to ignore it altogether. The love one's easy. The hate one, I hate to admit it. That hasn't been that hard on me. Lately, I've been doing, every once in a while, I just go by with the sound effects machine. I look at the hate one, and I just, you know what I mean? I'll just go like this. I look at them, and I go. Every once in a while, I just look at the hate jar. I don't even have to say anything. I just. Do you think he gets the idea? How about when I look at the other one, the love jar? I look at that one. Yeah, Woody. And that's the love jar. I let them know, right? Every once in a while, you just look around the corner, there's the love jar. Okay? You guys got to get one of these. They're the funnest thing in the whole world. How come I didn't have one of these back in the day? Teaching class, and all of a sudden, you go, that was a good one, right? Big J, Ricemoto. I love our Ricemoto experiment more than anything. I'm not kidding. I like doing stuff together. So we have to come up with a new, what's our experiment going to be after this? Sandy wrote this morning, on a text this morning. He said, Pops, I think today's like an anniversary of 3 years ago, the first time we got together and did a mush fest. 3 years ago, today. And we've done two every year guaranteed, sometimes 3. Isn't that great? I'm telling you. Can you see that? Oh, yeah. Undercover. So pretty good stuff, right, Car? Pretty amazing. What about this? Wait for it. Trip, that's pretty good, isn't it? Still haven't gotten your pony. You've been so patient. You guys, give me 5 people that appreciate how patient Trip and Vic has been about not getting a pony. She will someday if she keeps manifesting it, and maybe, the commune, the cult commune. Where's our friend from yesterday? Jake. Jake, you're right. Now that I thought about it last night, we're gonna get a commune. We gotta get a like 50-acre property somewhere, probably Vermont. Why Vermont, Pops? Because they haven't ordered anything from the shipping. Vermont's one of the states that hasn't ordered anything this month. Oregon came through yesterday. Oregon, you're on the map. Who else? Minnesota? Who else? Are you guys helping me finish up the map? Do you know what I'm talking about? Streety. Let's just do it. Let's just get it over with. And then I have something else to show you. But let's get this one over with. I'm enjoying this. And we only have, today's the 26th, right? What's a calendar? I need a calendar here. Hold on. If today's 26th, Pops. Okay, there's April. Man, I'm only going to see you guys one more day this month. Brock, I'll see you on the 29th here on Monday. And then I'll see you next Tuesday on the 30th. By the 30th, we have to have we have a job to do. By the 30th, you guys have to have the map filled in. Am I right? Of course I'm right. Here we go. Where is it? I'm still geeking out on this analytics. I love this page. Okay. So as I see it, Oregon, no, Minnesota, it wasn't Minnesota. Who else came in? Oh, I know, it was Virginia. Paige helped us fill in Virginia. Okay, so I'm going to do a giveaway right now. But your address, when I mail it to you, the only people that can get involved in this giveaway are if you live in Washington, get ready. If you live in Washington, Idaho, Wyoming, Utah, New Mexico, Arkansas, Mississippi, Ohio, come on, 8 of you are in Ohio. Get your Ohios in. Wisconsin, Minnesota, North Dakota. And then over here we have Vermont and Connecticut. Those are our open states. Those are the states that are available to spin to win right now. Now we're going to do a number in the chute. Pick a number. Oh, I know. Those people only. Only. Those people, if you have to live in that state, and now you pick a number between 1 and 10, go. Pick a number between 1 and 10. It's in my hand already. 1 and 10, but you have to live in one of those states. Okay? Jonathan K's in there with the 5. Okay? If we get double, if we get people with the same number and they're both right, we'll spin. Okay? Well, let's just go with it. It looks like Pootie Smack was our first one. Pootie Smack says a 7. Pootie Smack, where do you live? Just state. Which state are you helping us fill in? Which state is Pootie Smack? helping us fill in. Which state, Pootie Smack? He's helping us fill in MO. We've already done Missouri, right? We've already done, unless you're saying Montana. Yeah, Missouri's already done. Okay. So let's do it again. Just the states that are open, that are white: Washington, Idaho, Utah, Wyoming, New Mexico, North Dakota, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Ohio, Vermont, and Connecticut. Picking a new number between 1 and 10. That's okay, Pootie Smack. Let's go. I've got the number between 1 and 10 right here. Let's go. Oh, and don't forget Alaska. You're right, Nerdy. You're right. Good call. Okay, what number's in my hand? Shy, you're crazy. Jonathan K. I wish you were right this time, bro, but you're not. So there aren't that many people even from these open states here today, are there? We might just have to give it to, I'm getting ready to just watch what I'm going to have to do. Yeah, we're doing it. Jonathan K. Jonathan K is going to help us fill in a state. Which state are we filling in, John? Jonathan, which state are we filling in from you? Okay. Sean, Texas is our second biggest state. Arkansas. Awesome. Jonathan K, that's so cool. Okay. He's our lab genius too, by the way, you guys. Sounds perfect. I'm glad to get Arkansas and Jonathan K put away. Jonathan K, send me your address, and I'm going to send you 3 grams of Ghost, or I'll send you 1 gram of my concentrate, or the extract. You tell me when you send it me your information. Pops, I'd like the fruit, or I'd like the extract. Okay? And I love you, Jonathan. I made a really nice connection with Jonathan at our last Mush Fest, and we'll always be friends. In my opinion, I think we're always going to be good friends. Jonathan K already knows, but just in case, some people, the DetroitMushLab.net, you scroll to the bottom of that website, and then there's a place to contact me. Okay. JK, super smart. Looks like he's a runner too. Super muscular, developed legs and stuff. Right? Shy, he was one of the basement dwellers. Shy's one of the nicest guys too. As a matter of fact, I got to show you guys this. Let's go back. Okay, you guys ready? The book. We had 5 of them. We had 5 people send in a donation that went straight to our food fund, and we just wanted to shout them out. SSW, I didn't know if you have an IG account. If you did, I was going to post yours on there. Thank you to Deborah. Thank you to Josh. This is SSW. I'm on here. And we didn't get a chance to put him on our IG because I don't know if I have his page. But if I do, Josh, send it to me. Okay? We also have John. This is Al the Alchemist over on IG. This is Al the Alchemist over on our IG pages. Derek Anderson. Derek Anderson, thank you. So those were fun. It was nice to do. We have a new batch coming, and we've already promised a couple out to a couple of people. Sean P., you can contact me, but you can't talk business on IG. You can contact me there. It's better to contact me through the DetroitMushLab.net. Okay? It's much better. Instagram, We show pictures and we try to keep everybody communicating. All right. But it's Instagram, they literally track our messages over in DM. We think, oh, we're tough. No. They have monitors, watch every single thing we say. First, algorithms with keywords. And then you get put on a watch list by them. And your account is flagged. And there's individual monitors that will, on a regular basis, they just, I wonder what's going on that Bad Boys guy's page. I wonder if there's anything we could delete. So they go over there. I mean, so you start being monitored. And then they also do shadow bans. They put you on a shadow ban, your account on IG. They're like, oh, you're posting nice pictures and you're posting nice stuff, whatever. But it can only reach the people that are already in your list. They shadow ban you from reaching anybody new. So they limit your ability to contact more people. So the only people that get to see your stuff is people that already appreciate or in the groups. They have all kinds of stuff that they do. And we have, I used to rail against it. It's wrong, it's terrible. 18 pages deleted from them. But I'm gonna do it. You know what? It's their program. It's their program. We play within the rules or don't. Shift this way, shift. Push a little against the edge there. This, that. It's their program. And if we want to do it differently, we'll find different ways to do it. Right? That's why we even started YouTube a long time ago, because we were trying to do all this on IG. But you have to get to the point where we're even going to talk about it in our reading today. When we stop pushing against stuff, things work better. Even when it's icky stuff, if we stop pushing against it. Some would just find ways around it or within it, which is final thought on my social media thoughts. It's such a destructive place that potentially this whole social media thing and warping kids. And, if I had my way, if I was the king of the world, I wouldn't let kids have a cell phone until they were 16. They could have a little one of those devices, a 911 device. They could wear a pin, save a life, whatever they call them. But you couldn't have a cell phone until you were 16. And then it's just like, I don't want to see you smoke until you're 18. After that, you know what? If you can vote and you can go into the United States Army and die for us, you can smoke all the cigarettes you want. So, but that's, and I'm not even conservative. Most of you know I'm super liberal. But I'm watching, and this phone thing has not helped our youth. It has not. Every possible score, every possible way to look at it, we're not seeing it turn out to be something that's mentally healthy. And we're not getting smarter. I used to have to look stuff up. I used to have to go over to my Encyclopedia Britannica, open it up, and flip through the pages. And in order to even read or find my thing, I'd have to sort of know the way to spell it. I'd have to. Now they just say a word into the phone. Boop. There's any information they want on it. And it's not all accurate. Getting crazy out there. So we're not here to rail against the machine. Even though I just started doing that, didn't I? Matter of fact, let's, I want to do Fridays are fun here. Okay. Let's have Friday fun. Payphones were, Lee's payphones made, Jackie, Lee's payphones made us get off our butt and go down and wait for the dealer at the payphone to ring. You know what I mean? I was good when we stopped with beepers. If we could have just stopped with beepers, they were already starting to control us. I don't know about you, Holly, but I had 3 at one time. Here's my job beeper. Here's my drug dealer beeper. And here's my home beeper. And then the dumb things we used to do to come up with the codes. Remember, free? You'd read if you put in an 8-2, you know what that means. And then you'd have to pull over somewhere and call. Herbie Beeper was the first one. Then I got a Nextel. I was in charge of managing, it was a large company. Some of you guys have heard of it. Large company, and I ran the installation department. Not just department, but it was a series of them, franchises. Installation department. We got the smart idea. Guess what was happening? The installers, we gave them a company van with all of the equipment, material, and everything in it. You put a driver, installer, and a passenger, 2-man crew. Well, they have a car, they have the van. Your customer would be calling you, how come van number 67 isn't here yet? And you're like, van 67 left the parking lot over an hour ago. It should have been there. After a while, you got tired of trying to figure out where van 67 was. So we came up, it started Nextel. We were able to put a sensor on all of the vans. And then over in the customer service department, big old screen, big old PCU stuff. And you could GPS where the vans were on the screen. Oh, there's 67. And then you could see 67 move to the next location if they're like at another installation that day. Or you could be watching and go, 67's been there since 9. And the lady, she'd be calling and complaining, where's van 67? And you're looking at the screen and you're going, ma'am, it's in your driveway. It looks like, I'm looking at the screen right now, it looks like it's in your driveway. So, and what was happening was a lot of these installation guys, they'd go by their house on breaks, on the route. They'd drop off material. Well, no, it didn't belong to them. It belonged to the shop. They'd go by, people given a chance to thieve will thieve sometimes, unfortunately. So you were able to put an alert. Van 67, alert, anytime it gets within 1 mile of whatever address you put in, okay? And so you'd be sitting there. I didn't do it. I had girls that ran the center. And they'd be, sir, van 67 is now flashing. It's within 1 mile of its house. And you're like, okay. Now you already know that when van 67 comes back into the yard, you're going to have a talking with them. Our computer saw that you dropped by your house and you were supposed to be at such and such a location. Nextel was the bomb. We kept track of everything through Nextel. Then you added, why am I talking about all of this to you guys? Does anybody care? No? You guys are all blabbing about something else. Then they added a walkie-talkie to the phone. So the Nextels could talk to each other. And then you could also go outside of the cell cover. You could use it as a cell phone, or you could use it as a walkie-talkie between each other, all the Nextels. A little, like a black thing, all yellow. You dropped it, you couldn't break it. It would practically float Man, 67, I'm telling you, RX, you were driving it. RX. It's okay. It's okay. If it wasn't RX, it was his brother. Streety, this was back in the day. And I was like, no kidding, I was like at the edge of, I didn't know how to do any of it, but I was, hey, I figured out the salespeople were out there. There's this system. They sold me on it. Nextel came along and they sold me on the idea. And they're like, and if they try to go by their house, they had me right there. I'm like, these guys have been going by their house every day for the last 2 years. And here was the hardest part. No kidding. How many of you out there, we'll finish the subject now. How many out there think that any of the installers tried to figure out where the sensor was on the van and remove it? Do you think they would have done that? Would any of them have thought of that? I don't know what happened to the sensor on van 67. What? Why is it always 67 sensor that's going down? Van 3's like straight as an arrow. Okay. That's a good way to a pig slip, Herbie. Zoom City's just drop a little tinfoil over it, Pops. I've done it 1,000,000 times. Okay. Guys, it's a true story, man. This is back. I'll tell you the company, Closets by Design. I was running Closets by Design. There's a bunch of them. I was like, other than the president and the guy that made the stuff, you know how many installers we have out in the Closet by Design vans? Driving, here comes 67. I'm going to put in a closet, ma'am. They do 2 closets a day. Hey. Oh, nowadays, D. Anderson, they have to wear, yeah, you're right. They're all wearing vest cameras. Free week, like that company was growing like leaps and bounds. And I'm like, we were on a fast track. It was a good opportunity. Especially when you're in charge of all of those installers. And there were a lot of N67s RX, not just yours. Okay, enough about that. Let's do a giveaway. True or false, first 3 people, you're going to put a T, an F, or a T. If you think it's true, a false, or true. Okay? I'm going to read 3 statements. You're going to wait till I read all 3, and then after I'm done, on one line, put your 3 answers. For example, you think all 3 are true? You would put T, T, T. Okay? So I'm going to read 3. The first 3 people on my screen that I see that are correct about the 3 will move forward to the spin to win round. This is a throwback. RX and I, we used to do this all the time. Okay, here we go. Number 1 statement. Bottled hot sauce was first sold in the United States in the 1930s. True or false? Second, coriander and cilantro are 2 names for the same herb. True or false? And thirdly, apples are native to the Americas. True or false? Okay, go with your 3 answers. And I'll tell you who's got it right. The first 3. The first 3 to get all 3 right in a row. We'll move forward to the spin to win round. Okay, I got my three. I got my three people. I'm going to read the answers and you'll know if you were one of them. The first three people on my screen that I saw with the correct answers are right here. I wrote them down. Here's the correct answers. Bottled hot sauce was first sold in the United States in the 1930s. False. False. Bottled hot sauce has been sold in the United States since at least the early 1800s. Tabasco brand hot sauce has been sold since 1868. First one was false. Second one, coriander and cilantro are two names for the same herb. True. True. In North America, coriander is more commonly known as cilantro when it is fresh, and it becomes coriander when it's sold in seed or ground varieties. Number two was true. Number three, apples are native to the Americas. False. This one I would have failed. I would have said yes. False. The first apple seeds came to the Americas with the European colonists in the 1600s. Europeans brought them over here. The first three people to get it correct on my screen, Nerd Nature. Nerdy, you're number one. Stuart, number one. Stuart Hughes, you were number two. Stuart Hughes, I saw you as number two. Skip, you were on my screen, the third person on my screen that I saw get it correct. So those are the three. Here we go. Nerd Nature. Nerd Nature. Nerdy, you're gonna get to win. I'm sending Nerdy a gram concentrate. Silly extract. Silly extract. Going out to the nerdster. Okay? That was pretty fun. True, false. A lot of you guys got a few of them right. Good job. Okay? Nerdy, I need your address. Nerdy, I need your address. Real quickly, we've contracted with a company that one of their specialties is to help you have a grand entrance, assist in a grand entrance. Okay, and considering Mush Fest, Spring Mush Fest 2024, we thought, I shouldn't say we, I should say me, thought to myself, you really want to do your best. It's one of the agreements. An entrance is sort of important. You sort of set the mood, and, I don't want to just be sitting on the couch when someone shows up and they're like, oh, isn't that Pops over there, the lump, that guy over there, the lumpy guy on the couch lump? That wouldn't, does anybody think that would be an appropriate way for them to see Pops at Mush Fest? What kind of an entrance is that? Lumpy lump. Oh yeah, he's been here since we opened the doors. He hasn't left the spot on that one spot on the couch. With that said, free. With that said, so I've been in contact with a company planning let's call it a special entrance into Mush Fest. Spring Mush Fest 2024. I like saying it. Spring Mush Fest 2024. So this one takes training though. Training. I have to actually go to classes. Does anybody want a preview of what I'm talking about? I don't think so. 90 people, only 58 likes. Okay. Lumpy lump. That won't be me, I promise. I'm going to be fishing every minute of every day. Do you guys want to see me practice? This is one of my practice sessions. D. Anderson, this is one of my practice sessions. Are you guys ready? All right. I think you are. I honestly think you are. That's the dock. That's the dock. Right, thanks. So, I only have 3 more training sessions. One more. What happened to just learning the guitar, Pops? Shut up, Whiskey. Free rides to Canada. Oh, gosh. Okay, there we are. Hovering above the maddening crowd. Come on, man. You know I'm going to do it. I'm looking for it. I'm not even joking. I would do it all day long. Give me 5 people that would, once I take the pack off, they'd put it on and try. Who would try it? Free? I know you're in. Free's in. Hags would do it, but Moms would be grabbing him. Moms would be holding the leg. Like, Hags, I know you're in. But we can't let Moms know. We can't. We cannot let Moms know. Well, somebody has to keep her, like, diverted. Put a diversion on for Moms. Okay? Hell yes, I'm in. Like Hags said, Canada's just the other side of the river. Just whoop. I'm Canadian now. Hags, we have to, and I love Moms. I love her to death, but she'd worry about you too much. So we have to do a diversion tactic. After you're up, after you're hovering, we can say, hey, look up there. We can point at you, but not until you're off the, you have to be out of reach. Because I picture Moms trying to keep you from floating. Okay, you know what I'm talking about, Eggs. I know you guys. Oh, gosh. That is the grand entrance. So, you guys that have been donating, everybody, it's food money. It might be fuel money soon. Okay. Okay. No, it's a bird. It's a plane. No, it's Pops. CCS. No, I swear I gave all the money. I gave all the money to Sandy. But I might put out we might have to do a fuel raffle. We just might have to do a fuel raffle. I am not kidding you guys. That is the coolest thing I think I could ever try to do. Coolest thing. Deborah, now we know. That, there isn't anything about that I wouldn't try. Nothing. Just, it is awesome. I keep staring at it. I want to do that so bad. Okay. All right. Let's do this reading. Because I talked to you guys about surrender. Friday, gosh, I'm going to miss you guys. I don't see you guys until next Tuesday. I think I'm going to Oregon. We're supposed to be leaving. To love yourself like your life depends on it. Love yourself. Devin B, there's plenty of floor space. We'll be at the Mush Fest. Reach out to Sandy and we'll make arrangements for you. There's a chapter in here called Surrender. I was reading it this morning in preparation for today. I probably should surrender more. I don't know about you guys. I'm always doing my best. I'm seriously always trying. I even wanted to make my best entrance. Planning entrances. I don't want to be the lumpy guy. No lumpy lumps on the couch guy for me. I once asked a monk how he found peace. I say yes, he said, to all that happens. I say yes. I want you guys to think about that for about 10 seconds. How do you find peace? I say yes to everything that happens. No, we don't. We bite stuff tooth and toenail. I'm not giving in to that. There's so much that we do that's contradictory. But if we wanted to find peace like this monk, before I got sick, the last thing my Western mind wanted to say was yes. I was obsessed with my business, with visions of selling it, making enough money to never work again. I was that kind of guy. Work super hard, save up, invest, so I never have to. I'm gonna turn 61, 60, and that's it. I'm checking out, and I'm. You can argue that obsession fuels innovation in our society. True, perhaps, but often behind our obsession is fear. And there was plenty of fear. Fear of what people would think. Fear of letting employees and investors down. Oh, God, that's a big one. Migraine. Weekly migraine. You inherit every one of those person's problems and you fight against it. And fear of falling and failing. And what would that mean to everything around me? I use this fear as energy, driving me forward, pushing to achieve, pushing to succeed, paying no attention to my body, paying no attention to peace. I paid the price. Often the price for not being present is pain. Anxiety about the future, that's pain. shame and guilt about our past, pain. Now I understand what the monk meant. There is a surrender to what is, to the moment. When I notice fear in my mind, instead of pushing it aside or using it as fuel, I say, it's okay. I say a gentle yes to myself, to the moment, just to what my mind is feeling. Often that's enough to deflate all the fear. From there, it's easy to shift into loving myself. Knowing this, listen to this. Listen. I'm listening to myself. Knowing this, I realized that I could still have built a great company. I could have had beautiful relationships, managed my health, reached out to my friends. I could have done all of this from a place of gentleness, a place of self-love. But I can't erase the past. I can only learn from it. It's okay. Applying what I know makes the present and the future a beautiful place. What did the monk say? Say yes to all that happens. And follow that up with one other thing. We have time. Listen to this. These dovetails. We always try to talk about be nature, relate things to nature. Do fish say yes? Or do fish say no? I mean, obviously they say no at certain things, but what's their life? They're kind of a yes. They're kind of a yes animal, if you think about it. There's very little no's they do. They'll even swim all the way upstream and die to lay their final egg. Always forward for a fish, right? Eggs, you don't really see fish swimming backwards. Just fish. We're generalizing. I don't need an ichthyologist to correct me. But fish. This is called a little fish story. It's 3 lines long. The instant fish accept that they will never have arms, they grow fins. The instant fish accept that they will never have arms, they grow fins. Cobalt's bugged by that. Now they can't give a hug. I confess I was surprised to wake one day just thinking about fish and thinking this. It seems kind of like a riddle. After living with it for a while, I've come to feel that it holds key to faith. That before we can be what we are meant to be, we must accept what we are not. Can I say that one more time? Before we can be what we are meant to be, we must accept what we are not. Grasshopper. That's a grasshopper. This form of discernment asks us to let go of grand fantasies that take us out of our nature, that make us work to be famous instead of loving, or perfect instead of compassionate. Yet the instant we can accept what is not in our nature, rather than being distracted by all that we think we could or should be, our inner resources are free to transform us to be the thing we're aching to be. This act of acceptance is a risk. That frees us because we can't find the growth that awaits us until we give up what is against our nature. It is this surrender without knowing what happens next that allows our lives to truly unfold.
Anyone can use to improve vision, so you can say goodbye to your optometrist for good. Did you know that vision...
There's some profound stuff in there. I'm going to just hit one. I've got to go back to it. Before we can be what we're meant to be, we have to know what we are not. And you have to be okay with it. Remember what the monk said? How are we going to have the peace? By saying yes. Yes, I am not that. Yes, I am this. Good stuff. Let's do a giveaway. Let's do a giveaway. Give me a number between 1 and 50. Give me a number between 1 and 50. Jesus Christ, you can multiply fish. I heard you can do bread and fish. Number between 1 and 50. 3 of them on one line at one time is allowed. The name of that book was called The Book of Awakening. Thank you for asking. I'm looking for that number on my line. I still don't see it. I'm looking for somebody to have this number, and I'm going to show you. You're going to get something kind of fun, I think, anyways. You're gonna see something kind of fun. You ready? I'm waiting for the number on my screen. I haven't seen it yet. I'm still waiting for this one number to pop up on my screen. And there it is, Dando. Dando even. Number 46. Dando. Dando, let's make sure you're in the United States. Dando, number 46. Dando, whoops. Dando, number 46. Dando, are you in the United States? Dando. Dando even. Not Dando odd, but Dando even. Good. Dando. Good. Guess what I'm going to offer you, Dando? I'm going to offer you... I do zonks. I got to be honest with you, Dando. I do zonks. Just so you know. I'm going to show you one thing, and then I'm going to offer you something else. Okay? This is neat. This is a beautiful, beautiful thrasher full of all kinds of pinners and all kinds, and then just enough of fruit, just big enough to give me the weight to where everything in here weighs exactly 5 grams. That's a 5-gram pack where you're getting a bunch of dust and powder and pins, and you're getting fruit. Okay? Dando, would you like this, or would you like to trade it in for the package that you can't see? Dando, which would you like? This or the package you can't see? Yeah, yogurt toppings. That's a good one, Kim, or you can make tea. Okay? Which one would you like? This one or the package you can't see? I'm waiting on you, Dando. By the way, we're going to do one more giveaway. Whoever wins is going to have to make a choice. Dando! We're waiting. Did he leave? What happened? Probably a lag. Lag-o situational. So... Dando's going for the other package. Okay, so Dando's trading this in for... Wait for it, Dando. Wait for it now. You traded it in for a hot dog. Dando, you traded it in for a hot dog. Okay? You're going to enjoy this hot dog. Especially because we're going to also go ahead and give you 10 microdoses, 200 milligrams each of Ghost. These maybe, you have those too, but at least you're getting a hot dog. Okay? Dando, send me your address at thedetroitmushlab.net, and we will go ahead and send your Never Winter Before prize out to you. Okay? Hold the hot dog water. Yeah. Pops, are you really going to stick to it? I have to. That's a good one. Let's do another giveaway. Let's do another giveaway. And don't forget, you're going to get a chance to trade. You could trade. It might be a trade up. It might be a trade down. Okay? Dando, send me your address, and I can't wait to send you a hot dog. Give me another number between 1 and 50. Give me another number between 1 and 50. What is this number? Okay. Give me another number between 1 and 50. And give me another number between 1 and 50. Whoever has it first. Whiskey! Whiskey says 2. And by golly, by gosh, it's a 2. That's a 2 whiskey right there all day, every day. Whiskey. Whiskey. Hold on, Whiskey. Here we go. We're going to offer Whiskey. We're going to go ahead and offer Whiskey. The same deal. Whiskey, I can send you this 5 grams. I can send you this 5 grams. Or I can send you the package that you can't see. Which would you prefer? The 5 grams or the package that you can't see? Whiskey's going to decide. He's going to tell us which one he wants. Is he going for this or is he going for the package you can't see? All right. What does Whiskey say? Is he going for the 5G or is he going for the blind box? Okay. Whiskey's going for the blind box. Okay. Whiskey, let me show you what's up. Let me show you what was next to it. We had a 2 micro pack, and you also had this. Wow, that's an ugly fruit, Pops. Yeah, I know. Wow, what a creepy looking little fella, I know. I mean, come on, Pops. What's wrong with you? I know. I mean, come on, what? I know. Solid as a rock. This is 2 grams right here, and that's 2 grams right there. Basically, this all ground up into capsules would be that. Okay? Now we're going to go back over to Dando. We're going to shoot back over to Dando. Okay? Let's shoot back over to Dando. My heart just couldn't stick with the full zonker on him. Okay? Dando, we're going to also throw in, that's some little pinners of Thrasher. Fresh fruit. Well, it's not fresh, it's dried, but That's Dando. I don't feel like we zonked him too hard. We didn't do too bad for you either, Whisk. Okay? Sound good? That's Friday. It's a happy day Friday. Okay? Zonk with a hug. I love you guys. I need some addresses. You know who you are. I need some addresses. I need some pictures of jars. I need all kinds of stuff for you guys to send me so I can send you all this fun stuff that we've been doing. It's 10:11. Pops, is it early for you? I love you guys. Have a great weekend. We'll see you here Tuesday. Brock will be here Monday. The website's out there if you guys need anything. I don't know exactly how I'm going to leave Mush Fest. I'm not exactly sure what my departure will look like, but we're all pretty sure what my entrance is going to look like. Okay? So Streety, that's Streety helping me land. And then he says, Pops, can I go next? And I say yes. And, it all works out. I love you guys. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being my friend. Please do your best. Be impeccable. Don't take things personally. Don't make assumptions. Ooh, they're ugly. And do your best. It's an ongoing thing we practice. Okay? Have a great weekend. Tiffany, nice to see you. Kyle, nice to see you. Mike Buddy Ball and Free. Thanks for being here. That's it, like James Brown. That will work, right? Kyle and Tiffany and Modest Knight and Silver Phoenix and CCS and Sharon the Sparky Sparkerton. Charlie Ray Merritt and Kimberly, I'm flying. Crystal Watson, be impeccable. Jesus Christ, in Australia. Tree Stomp, I can't trip over you. Stuart and Pilar and Alex. Alex from Australia, from Russia. Hi, Alex. Nipper Mama, have a great weekend, doll. Holly, you be impeccable. We both will together. How's that sound? Matt, Wap, and Hags, have a great weekend. Say hi to moms. Clean Grow, Shawnee P, Big J, Jeffrey Hodgson, Buddy, Katie, Deborah, Pearl she's a pearl. She's a pearl. Holly, Kim, love you, the bold, golden, bold, and Jolie, she too, her too. Katie, Satter Wolf, Billy D, Big Al, Michael Allen, Donald Trump is King 3. King 3, okay. All right. What happened to King 1 and King 2? Don't worry. Nerd Nature, Holly M, Green Tail, SSW. They're just ugly, those things, those assumption things. Wop, Donald, Clean Grow, Whiskey. Everybody loves some whiskey. Mushmouth, love you. Holly, Beyond a Biblical Belief. You have a divine day. Jonathan K, all the way. Summer Wheat, RX, Silver Phoenix, Jonathan City, you, Pilar, Skippy, Paige, Holly, SSW, Donald and Jimmy Max, and Modest Night, 5280, Carlotta Bailly, Jesus Christ and Cobalt, and Jesus and Michelle, Tafoya, hi Michelle, Jackie Meow Kitty, Carlotta, Hair Care, Mandy, and Nerdy, and WAP, and AE86, and Big J, and Sean P, and Nipper, and Donald, and SSW. Am I ever going to get to the end of this list? No! Beyond Sean, Mark Z, JC, CCS, Tiffany, Mushy, Sattery, Mark Z, Mike Body Bally, Pop Z, Audi! Peace, love, be impeccable.